Hello and welcome back to part 13 of Hogwarts Legacy gameplay. In the previous part I have unlocked the Room of Requirements. If you missed it out, there is a link to playlist in the description. Again, I'm really excited about the game and hope that you're excited as well. Okay, so let's continue with the game. Okay, so as I am actually inside the Room of Requirements, let me quickly try to test to craft a potion. Well, potion, I can craft 4 of those. Okay, I want also to check if I can craft any other potion. Oh, I can only craft one at a time, I guess. Okay, and I can plant Dittany, which is used for Riggenwald potion. Oh, one seed actually yields 5 Dittany, so from 1 seed we can craft 5 potions, I believe. Okay, and Endurance potion and other potions are locked, and I need to craft Endurance potion, but I don't have the ingredients for that. Okay, let me check if I actually... Oh, I have Endurance potion in my inventory. Acquire Focus potion, acquire Maxima and Endurance potion and use them simultaneously. Acquire and use Venomous Tentacle, acquire and use Mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. Okay, so since I am still in the Room of Requirements, I think I'll do the quest with Professor Weasley.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Okay, I think I have enough though, so I think I can talk to her again.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Okay, conjure wall decoration, conjure floor decoration, so 5 decorations I should conjure. Okay. Rock, I think this decoration for floor, yeah. Okay, and how? Conjure A. Okay. Okay. Just to have symmetry, let's conjure all 4. Okay, let's head back. I need one more decoration for floor. I don't have any of those. Painting, oh, I have painting, so let's use them. Okay, yes, let's move on.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on Alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Aim your wand at any and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Oh wow, I can customize this whole thing. Actually. Okay, so it just allows me to move stuff. Okay. Okay, I actually need to alter the style of the item, change the color of an item, and adjust the size of an item. Okay. I guess this will count as changing the style of an item. Yeah. Oh, change size. I can change size of the card. Okay, let's make it smaller. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I can actually change the color of the carpet. No, change color, yeah, X. Okay.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the
For me, it looks the best.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Okay, a cool moonlit ambience sounds perfect. I like something natural and earthy. I focus best in a room that is dark and mysterious. Okay, let's try
I'd like
this
the
one.
room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Is this some sort of extension of the room?
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Okay. Great, and how can I exit this space? I guess teleport and this to exit. And let me try if I can find it on the map actually. So in the books I believe should be the 7th floor or something like that. Okay, so it's astronomy wing. Maybe I actually can't see the teleportation if I'm on the teleportation zone. So the next quest I wanted to do was a broom flight test. So let's go on that quest. It requires me to go outside, which is perfect. I want to test my broom again.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Okay, let's talk to her.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
I hope it's not really hard, because I'm not really great at broom riding.
Success. Oh! Oh!
I'm doing my best here, sorry guys. This is really hard.
Did it! Now that's more like it! Made it! Now that's more like it!
Okay, I think this shouldn't be really hard. I still have a lot of time, and I'm almost completed the race. Yes.
Good. I've got this.
Oh my god, it's so hard to control that broom. At least on the joystick.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Okay, so let's return to Albie Weeks. He's in Hogsmeade, so...
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Not much of the dog arts that frightens.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
Revelio.
It's the issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
Run by amiable Albeweeks, this shop sells all manners of wizarding sporting goods, including the latest broom models. Gossip around the town is that Albe himself working on the number of broom enhancement. Okay, let me quickly just sell
What are we
all
looking
my
for today?
gear. Okay.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Come and see me, I've discovered something in the locket. It's the old mail. Good day to you. I require assistance with the delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at the J. Pippin's Potions if you like to earn a few coins. Barry Pippin. It's time to prove your dueling medal. I see. Okay, so I saw everything here. Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from rather unproductive trip to the ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine, Professor Fig. Okay, so I think that's what I'm going to do right now. I should be visiting the Professor Fig and following the main quest. I think that I will be able to locate those potions or consumables if I'll follow the main quest. So I think we can wait with those two just for now.
I'd rather go alone. To a dance?
Why not? In fact, I think they should insist that we go alone.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Let's take this quest.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Okay. I'm not going actually to do that quest. I'll do the main quest. Okay, let's move to the story. Main story. I was trying to find the painting with the butterflies.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Revelio.
Travels, my young friends.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Is that a map?
Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Is it our
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Thanks for sticking to the end of the video. Would really appreciate if you would leave a like, place a comment or subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.